What's up, people? It's your girl Adiola. Today we're starting with some good news. First of all, the CAC, that is the Corporate Affairs Commission in Nigeria, has announced that before the end of this year 2021, Nigerians will now be able to register new companies within 3 hours on their website. I was like, what? 3 hours, y'all? That's awesome. You know, it used to take forever to register a company in Nigeria. I don't know why, but they made it unnecessarily complicated when you want to register a company in Nigeria. Meanwhile, here in the US, for example, you can register a new company in as little as 10 minutes if you have all that you need, like 10 minutes to half hour, depending on if you have everything that you need. So to hear that Nigeria is now working on making it possible for people to register their companies within 3 hours, that is progress, and we are very, very happy, very, very proud. Thank you so much, CAC. So another thing that we're hoping that the government of Nigeria will please work on is renewing international passport. To ladies and gentlemen, Nigerians are having trouble getting new passports. If you renewed your Nigerian passport recently, or you are in the process of renewing your Nigerian passport, please let us know about your experience in the comment section, because like I said, so many Nigerians are having major trouble getting new passports. In fact, some officials at the passport office, the immigration office, are now charging extra 30,000 naira from Nigerians in the name of fast tracking their passport renewal. New money that doesn't come with receipt. Can you imagine? Bribe. Some people have been waiting for their passport since December of last year, and I know that COVID probably has something to do with this, so I'm not completely blaming them, but some people have been waiting for their passport since December. Father, what we don't understand is in 2019, the Ministry of Interior announced that they've now signed the Memorandum of Understanding, MOU, between Iris Smart Technology Limited and the Nigerian Security Printing and Minting PLC for the local production of passports in Nigeria. Since 2019 till now, we are not seeing any progress. By the way, I'm so confused because ending of last month, the Comptroller General of the Immigration Service, that is my father, Mohammed Babandere, announced again that they will soon start producing the passports in Nigeria.
CGI Mohammed Babandere has assured Nigerians that the service would soon commence the printing of passports in Nigeria.
Some countries like Namibia are doing that. They are producing their own booklets in passport issuance. So the greatest domestication is domesticated in NIS. We look forward to that, and we're working toward that.
Hold on. This was already announced 2 years ago by the Minister of Interior. So you mean to tell me that nothing has happened in the 2 years of announcing that we'll start producing our own passport? They are now announcing the same thing again in 2021, and people are clapping. I don't understand. I don't get it. And like he said, even Namibia is printing its own passports. No offense to Namibians, but the man referred to Namibia. So what are we celebrating? Now, the confusing part is people are speculating where the Nigerian passport, the booklet, is currently being printed. Some people are saying that it's in China, others are saying it's Malaysia. But according to my father here, he's saying that is not true.
I have seen a lot of media write-up about passport being printed in Malaysia, that the data is in Malaysia, that we owe a company in Malaysia passport booklet. Is not true.
So it's not true that the data of Nigerians is in another country. That is wonderful. I'm glad to hear it. So, sir, please, where is it being printed?
The service is working for its domestication. Domestication means it is produced in Nigeria. That's what it means. And this, we're working on it to make sure it is effective.
What? It is produced in Nigeria, but you're working on making that effective. What does that mean? So why did he announce that soon they will be producing it in Nigeria? Sir, can you please explain, because this is a bit confusing.
I want to bring to the attention of the journalists to have a good knowledge of what is passport. When we say passport, many people look at only the booklet. The future of the world is that there will be no booklet around. The future of the world is that you might be traveling only with a card, with a chip.
Wow, please hold on, sir. Okay, you are getting ahead of yourself, sir, in case you're watching. So you have not produced paper passports successfully. I'm so sorry. You are talking about the future with a paperless, bookless passport. Can you just have passport for people at the moment is what we are trying to find out.
Who knows whether the future is that we'll just travel with our eyes. You go for a visa, you go for a passport, they capture your Irish eyes, and you can cross borders. So when we talk about booklet, we're talking about a small component of passport, like 20%. The majority part of it is technology.
Okay, so are you saying that the booklet, the 20%, according to you, is what is printed outside of Nigeria? The technology, the main technology is in Nigeria. Is that what the man is saying?
Last week, we created 5 additional border commands. We upgraded our land borders to command level.
You know what? Never mind. I think he moved on. I'm glad that our Comptroller General is thinking about the future. You know, they are going paperless. But right now, we need solution to paper, the booklets one, you know. So please, Oga, let's work on getting booklets for Nigerians, first of all. And it's not right that people are being charged double for their passports. Just imagine that when each person has to pay an additional 30,000 naira. Do you know that some people will become rich at the expense of other people's troubles? It's not right, and I think it's a shame that Nigeria still does not have booklets. I don't know wherever the booklet is coming from. It's a shame that people have to wait for several months. It's a shame that people have to pay bribe, and I feel like these people don't understand what regular people are going through. It's not right. Anyway, let me know if you guys are having any trouble renewing your passport or not. You guys know I don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to Ghana, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure you guys must have heard that Twitter has opened its first African office in Ghana. That's incredible, Charlie. Even the president of Ghana tweeted about this. He said that the choice of Ghana as the headquarters of Twitter in Africa operation is excellent news. That the government and Ghanaians welcome very much this announcement and the confidence reposed in our country. I was like, how wonderful. So Twitter is now advertising job opportunities in Ghana as they open their office in Ghana. Now, what I do not understand is why some Nigerians are upset. Why you not vexed? They're upset that Twitter went to Ghana first. I'm like, it's okay, calm down. People need to be calming down, you know. First of all, I'm surprised that Adamu Gaba will tweet about this. Anyway, he said that, I told you, despite their hypocrisy, Twitter can do nothing in Africa without Nigerian users. This is their principal target. Really? But you don't know that. He said they're looking for Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba speakers. That's the aim. And as time goes on, Twitter will see office in Ghana as a huge liability. My father. What makes you think that they would see their office in Ghana as a liability? That, wow, this idea that nothing can happen in Africa without Nigerians. Nigerians need to get past that. Like I said, Africa is more than Nigeria. So, Samto Okonko said, Twitter opens first Africa office in Ghana. I hope Nigerians understand the implications of this. The regime of Buhari has brought so many negative effects on Nigeria, from human rights violation to world's poverty capital to romance with terrorism to attack on freedom of speech. So this person believes it's because of the useless government that we have. That's why Twitter decided to go to Ghana instead of Nigeria. Okay, so Duke of something said, so because Twitter is opening a branch office in Ghana, makes them the giant of Africa? You're thinking through your day. Okay, there's always this argument about who's the giant of Africa. Like I said, no be by mouth. You get what I'm saying? So this person is saying the fact that Twitter is opening their office in Ghana doesn't mean that Nigeria is still not the giant of Africa. It doesn't mean that Ghana is not the giant of Africa. I mean, it's not by Twitter office that you define who's the giant of Africa or not. But I think that we shouldn't be arguing about who's the giant of Africa. People should see. I believe more in action than words. Why don't we get our acts together in Nigeria? Let's at least work on having stable electricity for everybody all across the country. And let's work on our roads. Let's make them better. And of course, let's work on equipping our hospitals. If we can just get those 3 things together and also work on security, I don't think people will be asking who's the giant, who's not the giant. Every business would look for the best environment for their business to thrive, you know. Ghana has good electricity. You cannot debate that. They will save some money on petrol or diesel. Some people would say that Ghana has better security than Nigeria. I don't know, but they are not dealing with Boko Haram and SARS and so on. I know they have their own issues, but more importantly, there are things that we also have in Nigeria that they don't have in Ghana, and they are not upset. Like, we have Netflix, and Ghanaians are not upset about it. I don't think that Nigerians should be upset. I think we sometimes think that we're Africa, but Africa is bigger than us, Nigeria. I'm sorry to say, but hey. And also, who knows, Twitter may still open an office in Nigeria in the future, and I wouldn't be surprised if some Nigerians move to Ghana to work at the Twitter office. We have the population, but if you've never been to South Africa, please make sure that you go to South Africa, because when you go to South Africa and you see some part of South Africa, you come back to Nigeria and you just be like, you just be mad. You just be upset with yourself like, see, these are places in South Africa. And when did South Africa get their independence? Not too long ago. Let's get our acts together. If Nigeria can look this nice, if we can have nice places like this all across Nigeria, I know we have some nice places, but if we can have more of these nice places, then people will not be disrespecting Nigeria. There's something that we can celebrate. You know, report came out recently that Lagos is now the fastest growing city globally. I think that's an achievement. That is something that should be celebrated. Although there are people that would argue that what is the benefit of being the 7th largest city in the world if the amenities are not going around to all Lagosians, if there are still roads that are hard to travel on in Lagos, if electricity is still not stable. I agree with all that, but I still think it's awesome that Lagos is recognized as the 7th fastest growing city right now in the world. So there's still a lot to be done. While we're celebrating, there's still a lot to be done. I mean, if you look at some of the cities on the list and you look at the architecture of those cities, you'll be like, wow, why is Lagos on the list? It's just some of them, not all of them. Like, there are still some of them that are not even as nice as Lagos. Kabul is on the list, and I don't think that Kabul is as nice as Lagos. Kabul is in Afghanistan. But some of those other cities on the list, when you see the architecture in some of these cities that are top 6 or top 10, of which Lagos is one of them, when you look at the architecture, when you look at the amenities, when you look at the roads, you feel challenged. You feel like this is what Lagos should look like as the 7th fastest growing city in the world. So there's still a lot to be done. While we're celebrating, there's still a lot to be done. As you guys are aware, Lagos contributes like 25% to Nigeria's GDP. That's a lot of money. So Lagos is doing really, really well. Although I would also love to see better amenities circulate in Lagos. But hey, stop hating on Ghanaians. Just celebrate the one that you have. You guys don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to South Africa, ladies and gentlemen, a man of God has been on the radar recently. The interesting thing to me, though, is his name. You know, the man of God's name is Christ Penelope. As in, I also admire their Facebook page, the Facebook page of the church. The profile picture is basically the church account number in the account details. Very, very convenient. People are circulating his picture. Some are saying that he was fighting on his church members. Some are saying that he sat on them. I don't know. This picture, first of all, cannot be recent because of COVID. I don't think that it's recent. And I don't think that he was fighting on them. Maybe he sat on them. I don't know. We've seen crazy stuff like that. But what we do know is he actually has his own cray-cray, you know. He has his own traits. For example, 2 years ago, there was a video of him at his church where he said that he turned water into wine just like Jesus did. He actually said it in the video that there was no evidence that the water that Jesus changed into wine changed color.
The Bible never said that that water became red. It never said that water became red.
Okay, so of course, he said that his own water that he's changing into wine is also not changing in color. So the water did not change in color. But as you guys will see, when the man of God started giving the water to his church members, he said that they started behaving like they were drunk.
To show that this is wine, you will see the manifestation of wine. If God has to perform, He will perform with you. Even if you didn't drink, I want to show you what the Holy Spirit's wine can do. By just pouring.
Very interesting, right? I mean, they were all just acting cray-cray. They were acting crazy. So that's how we know that the man of God turned water into wine. So in defense of the man of God, we don't think that he was fighting on his church members. But he gave them wine to drink for them to act crazy, just to prove that, just like Jesus did, that he could also turn water into wine. There was a time that he told them to bring condoms. It doesn't matter whether it's used or brand new. And he prayed over it. And then he gave them some worm to eat. So he's a very unusual man of God. But we'll keep our eyes on him. He's on our radar. Anyway, we don't talk about men of God on this show, so let's move on. You guys now don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Oh, real quick before I sign out, I've already told you guys that you can now use SendWave to send money to domiciliary accounts in Nigeria at GT Bank and Access Bank. And I tried it myself. Guys, it was so easy. They charge you 1% to send to domiciliary account, and they're not charging you anything more than $9. And when I tried it, the person got it instantly. So make sure that you download the latest SendWave app if you want to send money to Nigeria. You can send it directly to people's domiciliary account, so at GT Bank and at Access Bank. And if your loved ones don't have domiciliary account in Nigeria, you can still send it to them for cash pickup. They will pick it up in dollars. As a matter of fact, I heard that the Nigerian government is paying people for picking up money in dollars. I'm like, what? The government is paying them like 250 naira. So you have nothing to lose. If you want to send money to Nigeria right now, I think SendWave is a good way of sending it. They can pick it up at Zenith Bank, at GT Bank, at Fidelity Bank, at Access Bank. They can pick it up from any of these banks in dollars. All right, y'all. It's been real, and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'm watching you on Plasma TV. Press the subscribe button. Until next time, I'm going to see you all later. Peace out.